my God! You are kidding me! You are kidding! What's up, guys? Miles here. I'm playing around a disc golf today at Forrest Park in Bloomington. This course has only 9 holes, but each hole has 2 tees, 2 baskets. So I'm playing the short tee to the long basket for the front 9, and then long tee to short basket for the back 9. I mean, hopefully we score pretty well, and hopefully, yeah, that's about it. Welcome, guys, to the first disc golf video on the YouTube channel. Very excited to be commentating. We're playing the silver to gold, gold to silver layout for 5,026 feet. The course is Forrest Park in Bloomington. So we're just gonna hop right into it. 283 feet for the first hole, straight up the gut. We're gonna throw a fairway driver straight through these 2 trees. It's gonna turn over slightly and then finish just to the right of the basket, about 10 to 15 feet away, to give us a nice and easy birdie putt to start the round. And we cash it. 1 under to start. You can't really ask for anything better. So now on a hole 2, 330 feet straight uphill. We're not really playing for birdie, so we're just going to try to chew off as much distance as we can here with the driver. I throw it a little high, but it gets up there about 275 feet, so nothing to complain about there. Little upshot. The wind is ripping here, so I'm not trying to throw it or anything, just trying to lay it up about basket high, which is exactly what we do, even though we just throw it a little to the right. But another 10 to 15 foot birdie putt is nothing to complain about. And I took my time there, but I really wanted to make it, so it paid off. 1 under still. So now hole 3, 240 feet. We're throwing a left to right shot, backhanded, just to try to lay it up right in front of the basket. Oh my God! You are kidding me! You are kidding! There's, oh my... No, you're joking! You're joking, you're joking, you're joking, you're joking, you're joking, you're joking! You're joking! That is right. 3 under! We got our first ace on camera! Oh my God! Excited, excited. I'll just let the video play.
No! No, 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 no! No! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh, I'd like to thank Nick Brown for giving me this disc. I am never going to put this out of my bag. Never. I couldn't really get the words out there. I meant to say I'm never taking the disc out of my bag, but I was just so excited. We're going to move on to hole 4. As great as that was, 260 feet. Straight up the middle here. I end up fading a little left with the same fairway driver I threw on the first hole. But we're basket high, giving us a look for birdie. Well outside the circle. I don't even give it really a chance, as I reiterate there live. So we're just going to tap this one in for par. 3 under through 4. Again, nothing to complain about. I'm really happy right now with the way we started this round. So we're going to move on 246 feet here for hole 5. Same fairway driver. I'm loving this disc right now.
That was a great shot. Great shot.
And indeed it was. We're just a little long. We're about maybe 25, 30 feet long for our birdie putt. Oh, it almost squeezes in there on the right side. But unfortunately, we're going to have to tap this one out for a par. 3 under still. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. We got to start getting more birdies, but 3 under is nothing to complain about. 346 feet here. It hugs the right side the entire time.
All right, we parked the short basket, but that's not the one we're going for.
And we parked the short basket, but we're trying to throw to this yellow one beyond it. Give it a really wide run, but it ends up hitting the concrete behind the basket, which plays as OB. I'm not exactly sure how to play like an OB penalty in disc golf, because I haven't really read the rule book, but in golf, you just go from where you were last in bounds. Actually, no, I think in disc golf, you go from where you were last in bounds, because in golf, you can't do that. So I end up just taking a step to the side, because I figured I ended up going out over there. And now we're lining up our bogey putt from about 20, 25 feet away. And really taking our time. Down to 2 under, but glad I made that putt so we didn't have to negate that ace we had on hole 3. So for this hole, it's really set up for you to take the silver to silver layout, but I'm taking a skip shot route here, just trying to find one of these gaps between these trees on the left side, and I do exactly that. Yes, it was Miles. Great shot, great shot. Little tap in here for birdie. And just like that, we got a stroke back to 3 under. Now on the hole 8, 263 feet. It's straight up the gut and then a little left to finish. Throwing that same fairway driver I've been throwing all front 9. And this one gets out a little bit to the right. I didn't want it to fade this far right. It ended up going over the road, which I assumed played OB. It wasn't marked, but I'm playing it as OB anyway, so this is actually my par putt. And just a little short. I was scared of that tree right in front of me, so we're going to end up tapping out for bogey. We're just going back and forth with strokes, birdies, and bogeys. I don't know what that was. Let's just ignore. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, 351 feet, hole 9. I try to throw a driver here to try to get
nowhere.
Lower than the trees, under the trees, and far, but I ended up not doing either. So didn't even make it to the silver basket. So we're left with a pretty long birdie run, but I end up just opting to lay up. My first time commentating, guys, please bear with me. But we got this putt for par. And nerves got to me, even though I'm playing alone. Height was right, but I was just a little bit to the right, so we end up tapping that one out for bogey again. Again, bogey, birdie, bogey, birdie, bogey, birdie. So after maybe like 5 back and forths, we're ending out at 1 under. And if you guys like this overlay, it was made by yours truly, so I hope you like it. But we're just going to admire the colorful front 9, ending up at 1 under, as we see the ace run again here, and the freak out, the reaction. That's going to be in my mind for a long time. It was my first recorded ace. I've gotten another ace while I was trying to record, but you couldn't see the basket, so I don't count that one. But let's move on now to the back 9.
So after 9, I think I'm 1 under. Not entirely sure, but we're taking a lot of bogeys we shouldn't really be taking. So let's see if we can get it together on this back 9.
Very true. I forgot when I talked to the camera in the round. It's kind of a mixture of me commentating and me talking to the camera, but 353 feet here. I'm ripping on a destroyer, which is a distance driver, which should have gone more left than that, but I ended up turning it over too much, and it's basket high, but way right, so I don't really have too much of a birdie look here. It's pretty far away, but let's see if we make it. And that putt really got floaty on me, so we're going to end up tapping that one out for par. Staying at 1 under, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, sir. So now, hole 11, or 2B. I'm just going to call it 11. We're just going to go straight around these trees on the right, these dead trees, 244 feet, so we're throwing a distance driver, but since we're forehanding it, we're not expecting it to go too far. And excuse the blurriness. I really want to zoom in and show you guys exactly where I end up, but we're going to have to wait until I get a 4K camera, which is hopefully soon for me to be able to do that and have the quality still be good. But we're going to end up tapping that one out for birdie after we left ourselves less than 10 feet left for that putt. So now, hole 12, 246 feet, hugs the left side the entire time. Nice little hyzer shot with a mid-range. But this one gets out a little early, and it almost hits the mound on the left, but it just glides over it. Wow is correct, as we are right on the edge of the drop-off to go into the water, which would have been OB. That's what I usually play it as. So this is our birdie putt. Really nerve-wracking because I almost went beyond the drop-off again, but I ended up hitting these 2 trees, and it saved me. So now we have this for par. Beautiful. 2 under. I really want to be scoring better than I am now, given that I had 4 birdies on the front 9, but we'll just take what we have right now. 231 feet here. Another forehand hole, but this time with a fairway driver. And this one fades out a little too far right, and we have a little work left for a birdie putt, maybe 25 feet. And man, that one was just long. We had the height, but we didn't have the distance, so we're gonna end up tapping this one out for birdie. Maybe not a tap out. It was just long enough to give me a time to make me take time to line that one up. But hole 14, 5B, 286 feet straight up the gut. We're throwing that straight fairway driver that I've been throwing all around, but this one goes a little low. And we have a long run for our birdie. I'm not even trying to make this, so with a overstable putter that fades out left, we're just gonna throw that one under the tree and have it skip up to the basket so we can tap out for our par. Still at 2 under. Right on to hole 15. Even though most people would throw this one straight at the pin or the basket, I'm gonna throw it around that tree and not lay it up, but leaving ourselves about 20, 25 feet for birdie. Very happy to get that one. 3 under now. Very, very happy. Let's give that basket a little love tap. Let's go indeed. So now we're on hole 16, 237 feet. It's that silver basket on the right side. I ended up throwing a straight mid-range. I turned over a little bit, which ended up being perfect as it slides right up to the basket for an easy tap in for birdie. I'm assuming all these are... When I'm looking at these, and I don't have to actually putt it, I think they're easy putts, but as you can tell, I'm actually lining them up, so they're a little harder when you're actually the one throwing them. But 4 under now, so the basket's right there. You can see the top of the band and the flag. A nice straight shot. Now I'm going to end up taking the wide route with a fairway driver that's going to fade left, and it does exactly that after I throw it. Just a little short, but I've been making these putts all around for birdie. But not that time. The Toyota you see in front of you, or us, I don't know. It really got to me, so I ended up missing that. And I ended up almost missing this one. But we tap in for par. 4 under still. All right, so last hole, 18, 9B, whatever you want to call it. Water right behind the basket, huge drop off, and there's a bunch of trees in my way. I don't know if a birdie's possible, but we're going to try to forehand something as far down as we can. Yeah, 394 feet. I don't know if birdie's possible because this is a pretty long hole for me to play as a par 3, but we throw a forehand, and that glides so well. Nice little flex. And it skips right between those 2 trees, so we have a putt that makes me shake my head. I don't want to run this, but it ends up going in. There's that drop off right behind the basket. As you can see, there's water to the left and behind the basket.
Wow. Oh my God. I didn't throw this putter because I didn't want it to glide on me, so oh God, I'm happy with that. That ace, oh my God, it's gonna be in my mind forever, honestly.
I sure hope it will be, because I don't want to forget that one. 5 under for the first round on YouTube at Forest Park in Bloomington. 26th and 23, we went, was that 1 under and then 4 under for the front and then the back. Very happy with my score. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary as well as a little bit of the live splurts of me talking. Not sure if I'm going to do every video like this, but I really enjoyed putting this together. I like putting a lot of effort into the videos that I post on YouTube, so I hope you guys enjoyed the effort I put into them. Well, on that note, thank you guys again for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. So until then, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, all that good jazz, and I'll see you soon.